family. We're going to share some adventures of you, so come along with us. We're the Adair family. Thought we'd introduce ourselves. We're the ones that have moved up here to Canada and that are here permanently until work sends us back. We'll introduce the rest of the family in just a little bit, but on the far right over here is...
I'm Daniel.
Daniel?
I'm Neil.
Neil? Our
I'm Dad.
Dad. I'm Karen.
I'm Jennifer. And I'm Madeline.
And we're excited to be able to share a little bit of our adventures up here in Canada and some of the things that are unique about being American, living in Canada, and some of the differences and some of the similarities and the fun that we've been able to have thus far being up here. And it's been exciting having our kids living down, some of our older kids living down in the States and then coming up to visit, and then exploring Canada along with them. And we're a family. And family is important to us, and so part of this vlog series is to keep in touch with all of our kids as we start to spread out. We've been called Adair Clan. We've got some Scottish and some Irish background, and so the Adairs actually have some background history and family tartan and the whole bit. Still trying to get you to buy a kilt. I want you to wear a kilt. Well, someday we'll get them in a kilt, and that will be awesome, and we'll have that. And but meanwhile, we're up here, and we're going to share some adventures of you. So come along with us.
So it's around this time of year that you start walking to campus when it's dark, and you come home when it's dark. It's kind of an engineer's life.
Hello, welcome to the Texas Adair household. I am your host, Sherston Sanders. This is my lovely co-anchor, Natalie.
So Neil is a chemical engineer, works for an oil company. I am a writer. I am working on getting my first book published. I write young adult fiction, and I'm really loving it and find great joy in being able to do that. And it doesn't hurt that having lots of kids brings home lots of wonderful fodder in which to write about. Our oldest son is finishing school down in Utah. He's finishing his senior year. We have a married daughter who's down in Texas with her husband. And then our 18-year-old that just graduated up here in Canada, of all places, our first Canadian high school graduate. Visa ran up, which means she's now on visitor status, but still couldn't work because she is not a permanent citizen. So they have rules and laws and so forth. So she went down to live with our married daughter so that she could work and earn some money and go to college down there. And then our missionary daughter is serving in the Midwest right now, and she is loving the opportunity to share our faith with other people. Our son Daniel is up here. He plays volleyball. He's very good at it. Loves being active. Also plays the French horn, just like our college son Christopher and my husband. And I love it when the three of them get together and play music together. It's fantastic. Each one of our children play instruments, so, hopefully we'll get some chance to be able to hear them practice, especially this Christmas season. It'll be awesome. Madeline is in 7th grade this year, and Jennifer is in 6th grade, and they're enjoying school and living up here and having a grand time making new friends. That's the hardest thing I think about moving, is having to make new friends and find people that that you have something in common with, especially since the kids had grown up with all of their friends back home in Texas. They had been friends with them since toddler age, most of them. So it was a new thing for the kids to come up here and try and find new friends. But I'm happy to say that Canada has some pretty awesome kids, pretty awesome people that our kids have been able to find good friendships with, and we are so grateful for that. So the Adair family isn't new to traveling around. Neil and I met in California way back in the day, and then got a scholarship to a university in Utah. So we moved there a year after we were married. Got to live the poor student college life while he earned his PhD, and we added 4 children to our clan, and then got a job that moved us down to Texas, where we lived for the next 16 years and added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had to count. Added 5 more children, 2 of which were twins that were born prematurely, and unfortunately we lost shortly after delivery. We count them as part of our forever family, but sadly we do not get to raise them here. We only got a short time with them. So our clan is much bigger than the one we have now, but we're happy with the children and the family that we have to be able to raise and spend all of this joyful journey with, and couldn't ask for anything more. So we've been up in Canada for the last 2 years and a few months, and we have who knows how long left up here. We're supposed to be up here for about 3 years, but work and the industry and so forth that Neil is in constantly changes, and so we find ourselves in the boat of just enjoying every single day, because we don't know what will be changing. We don't know what will be in store from day to day. So we're just having a grand time up here, being able to create some new memories and have some great adventures. Texas doesn't get a lot of snow. We've been lucky enough to get a few small bouts, even living down by the coast where we were over the last 16 years. But we don't get the snow like Canada is famous for. So we're really enjoying building snowmen every winter time, having white Christmases, exploring things like ice skating and snowboarding and things like that. This winter is going to be my first chance getting on a snowboard. So wish me luck, and hopefully I don't break a leg like I did when I was 6 years old on a skateboard, trying to keep up with my many of 9 brothers, and then getting hit by a poor friend on his bicycle who didn't see me and flipped me off into the parked car. So, I've lived a few adventures in my life. We all have. There's going to be some great stories that will pop up, I'm sure, as we remember things and as we go about sharing more about our families. So, hope you enjoy this journey with us. We're excited to share this adventure with you and what's made us so close as a family. Adair clan is not just something that comes from our Scottish and Irish background and heritage, but comes from the unity that we have as a family, and also probably the size of our family. People call us Adair clan not only because we're close, but because we're big, and our family just keeps growing as our children grow up, and as we have a married daughter that introduced herself, and you'll be able to get to meet her husband as the vlog continues on. We're grateful for our family that's continuing to grow, and the joy and the richness that they bring into our lives. Each new family member that we add builds us up and brings us joy and gives us some new light and some new focus in our lives. And we know that our family wouldn't be as strong as it was either without our faith and without the friends that have strengthened us and been there for us and supported us as a family as we've gone through many of life's trials, as well as its joys and excitement. So we're grateful to be able to share this with you as well, and hope you enjoy living the journey with us. And have a great day.